Everybody, and welcome back to another Limited Dad reaction video. Today's video is Steven tries to calm Dad about Kyle. Go to subscribe to Limited Dad's channel. Drop a like on this reaction if you enjoy it. Let's get to it.
Nothing.
I need you to go get Dad. I want to talk to him. Try and get Kyle from home. He calls me up all the time. Oh, damn. Try to help him out. Try and bring him home.
Alright, well, I'll go get him and see what happens. Dad, Steve wants to
Yeah, I
talk
already
to you.
know. I heard him mumble something.
Okay.
Hello, step home.
Hi, Dad.
How the hell are you, buddy? Yeah.
Hurting in the leg.
I heard you got yourself hurt at work.
No, don't say that. Thorntons might be listening. They'll hear me. They'll say,
Well.
hey, man, you need to go get x-rayed and whatnot. No. That snow was intense, so,
How the hell did that happen?
snow blowing at work. It was snowing real bad that
But
day.
you're the boss. You should not be doing any of that kind of shit.
And
Man.
you
Come
know
on
what?
now.
Our snow plow service, they don't
Come
show
on,
up.
man.
I am a boss, but the plow service that we use, they don't show up.
Mm,
And if they do show up, they do a crap job.
well, I see you text message me. And you said that you were coming over anyway. So.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta do my taxes. It's tax time. Don't forget to do your taxes.
Forget it. I don't get shit. Damn government takes all my damn shit any damn way.
He said maybe when you guys were 18 and under.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I got a shitload of money with 8 kids and all that. Man, I made bank.
So what's the lesson here? Just have a lot of kids, you'll get a lot of bank. No, I'm just kidding.
So what is the purpose of you wanting to speak to me personally?
And I heard recently you kicked Kyle out, and
Been gone for about 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah.
I'm over in Morris there, so I'm doing my thing, and he's been hitting me up, coming over and stuff like that. And I just trying to get clarification. Why did you kick him out?
Right, here. Let me
Because
break
I'm
this
not
down.
here, so
I don't know. Hey, you come to me like a man. You know
Right.
your father. I just don't go off the damn rails and act like an asshole. Okay, you know that.
Right.
Unless I'm provoked. And you know damn well, you've seen it over the years, how many times Kyle was provoked and smart mouth. And hell, he's gotten it with you guys.
Right.
How many times have you guys would turn around and wanted to knock his ass out? How many times?
Many times. Given he is the youngest.
But I am the
he's
father,
very
and
frustrated.
I would never lay my hands on him, even though sometimes I feel like I want to just, totally rip his head off. You know that.
Yeah.
But Daddy's never touched none of you guys your whole life.
Facts.
Now, if how it all went down, we were sitting there talking, he went off the rails, he grabbed my work tablet. And now mind you, that's got all my work in it, what I do on a daily basis, my logs, everything's digitalized, as
Right.
you well know, in today's work,
Right.
right?
The logbook determines everything.
Correct. Correct. Well, Psycho Boy decides to go ahead and just go off the rails and smash my shit.
Well, that's
Right.
company property.
Well, not only that, and his mouth is swearing,
Right.
is talking back, no regard for me, whatever. But here's the thing though, is he came back home, right, to talk. That's all right, man to man, sit down. You've seen the bullshit. I ain't sitting down.
Right.
Wait a minute. You came home to me and wanting to try to work things out and make things right, right?
Right.
Nothing. Total ignorance. So I said, no, get the hell back out of here until you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely. I can see you 100%. It's not just one thing. It's like one, two.
It's a culmination of things.
Right. It's a lead up until ultimately the ladder falls, and then you have the explosive situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think that was a bit of a slap in the face coming, when he's coming to you. You should be humble.
Have I
and
ever
say,
kicked any of you guys out?
No. No. I think it was more or less leaving because this
Because
is
you didn't want
bullshit. I don't want to listen to the rules.
Right. You guys said, well, and you got to the point of being older and everything else that you decided to say, hey, it's time for me to fly the coop. Evidently, before, any arguments or whatever, hey, I get it. It's your house, Dad, and Mom, and everything else, your rules. You guys always have been like that.
Right.
Yeah, we've had shit pop off once in a while. I mean, hell, with all of them.
I remember when I was with Brittany, all this shit that
Oh my God. No, let's not even go there. When you were with that crazy damn
I
broad.
mean, we got time. I'm off today.
Shit, we don't have enough damn time in a damn decade to be able to listen to them damn stories and everything. But again, as I asked everybody in this house, what's the solution? I tried to say, okay, I'll talk to him. I tried my best to go ahead and say, I'll
And he
talk to
did.
this kid and everything else. You, trust me, I don't like the idea of my son being out there and someone else taking care of my kid. Okay? He says, well, I've been in motels. Bullshit. You know damn well he's by one of his friend's house. You know it. And he's broke. How the hell are you going to pay for the motel? How?
Or he's lying and he's sleeping in the cold.
Why would he do something? Where's he? He's been sneaking in and out. He thinks I don't know
The
this.
same reason he gets that attitude.
I got
Big
he
in the chest. I
thinks,
don't want him to know I'm Trump.
right. He thinks that I don't know
For instance,
about him
I think-
sneaking in the house to go take a shower. He doesn't think I don't know that his mother is still doing his laundry and putting it inside there. And then the next day, the laundry's gone. Where did it go? Did it go damn pop the magic damn dragon?
Right.
No.
Relatable.
I know what the hell's going on behind the scenes and everything else. I mean, if I knew that guy was literally sleeping out in the cold and everything else, I would turn around and say, no, you're coming home and everything else. But I want him to learn a harsh lesson. I know he's sleeping somewhere warm. I know he's underneath somebody else's roof.
There's been a couple of times I've had him stay over. You know, I got my place, so you know I'll have him.
I know you have. I'm not an idiot. You're his older brother. I know that. I know that. But at the end of the fucking day,
And there's been vids I've been watching that Kyle's been doing like some band practice and everything too. So, and I've been seeing those vids. Trust me.
hey, he's got to show some damn respect. And he hasn't made it. You know it. The
Yeah.
life that you guys have had that was given to you by me and Mama and everything else. And you guys had them even through the worst of times. Even through the worst of times.
You don't realize how easy you have it until you have to struggle on your own, right? When you
Amen.
can't turn around, and this is blatant honesty, until you can't turn around and say, hey, I don't have nobody here. This knock on the door is for the one and only. I can't do it, you know? So now it's time to pull out the cards and say, okay, I got two options. Do I tuck tail and run, or do I own responsibility right in front of me and say, this is wrong, this is right,
Now,
you know, and move.
so he does pop off by you sometimes in business and everything else.
And I try to talk
You
to
even talk to him and say, hey,
I
the
do.
reason why you're not even at home.
You know, and
That dad's not trying to be some type of freaking nut or whatever. He's trying to teach you responsibility
I
and
try,
respect.
You know, as you said, and many people said, you know, I myself have come a long way in the great strides that I've made. And I try to put that on them and say, you know, you can have that boisterous attitude, but you know, show for it. You know, be
Exactly.
appreciative of the people who are trying to help you. Don't just, you know, push the sand back in their face because, oh, I'm pissed off. I'm salty because I didn't get what I want.
Here.
Well, guess what? Life is full of choices. You're not going to get what you want
Here,
every time.
listen,
But you
plain and
always.
simple. How many people have I taken in that are not my kids, that were either drinkers,
Oh my gosh.
drug addicts, had nowhere to live,
At this
kicked
point.
out of their homes, and I've let them stay here, and what I always say, that their parents gave up on them too early, and everything else. I'm not giving up on Kyle. Hell no. I love Kyle, and I'm gonna say that until I'm blue in the face.
I definitely.
I love the
think-
kid, but he's gotta get his head out of his ass. He's gotta get his head out of his ass and come to dad like a man.
Yeah, I definitely.
You don't see me and you popping off right now.
No.
I'm letting you talk. You're letting me talk. We're having just a general damn conversation about the situation with Kyle.
Right.
I don't like the idea of what the hell's going on with Kyle my damn self.
Right.
But until the boy learns some damn responsibility, that's the way this shit's gonna fucking happen. That's exactly the way this is gonna happen.
At the same time, we
No,
can't-
no, no. Kyle needs to go ahead and learn his freaking lesson.
You know,
Period. Until he comes to me man to man and decides to say, hey, I'm gonna give my old man the respect, hear him out. We're not always gonna get along. Kyle, out of all you guys, is the one that he touches every fucking button of my man. Every button.
You want to know what it
Everybody.
is? Is because he grew up with all of us. So we've seen all of your buttons, and we told him those buttons. Now he just uses those against you more, but he pushes it more than we have.
Yeah,
Because he knows I'm the baby. I'm the baby.
yeah, and that's
Like,
also
look at
because he
Michael.
knows
Look
the
at
mother.
Michael. Look how disciplined Michael was.
Michael,
Because
I
he
was
was
very
the-
harsh on him, wasn't I?
And you
Way
are old,
stronger.
But the difference also is you're older and tired now. You don't have time for
I
Mr.
don't have-
Young spunk of a 20-year-old who's coming in here thinking his shit don't stink, right?
I'll give you that.
Right.
I don't
That
have the
would
same
be-
patience.
that would-
I'll give you
right.
that.
Your
I'll give you
patience
that.
is wearing thin.
I'll
and
give you
this
that.
and that. But he doesn't understand that. You try and tell him that, but he just, it goes like a glass house. It goes right through him, right? Look, I don't have the time for this. I'm impatient with you. And you told me, you know, but I feel like he gets the excitement off of seeing that, you know, that
But-
fuel from you.
But what happens if someday you guys get a call that your old man had a heart attack because he got me blown up? What happens if you guys I got a stroke because I'm old now
I give him a
and
body
everything
slam.
else? You'd be pretty pissed
I
off.
give him a body slam.
So I'm coming to you as a father.
Right.
Talk to your little brother. Make some sense to him and everything else.
Well, you
Tell him
know-
how you deal with the old man.
That's
You don't
right.
come to me with an attitude. You don't come to me to smart mouth. You
Well,
don't
that's
come to me
what-
with nothing. that
Right.
shit.
That's
That's
what
right.
I was
Just don't
trying to
do
tell
it.
him was that, you know, when he does talk to me, I have told him, you know, just talk to him, you know, just have a conversation with him, just hear him out. Everything doesn't need to be, you're targeting me, you know, you're on my case for this reason, you know. And especially me of all people, you know, I'm the optimist. I look at every situation in the best kind of way and not the worst kind of way. I'm a non-confrontational person, and I told him, I said, you know
I
what?
don't know that that happened coming from me.
I just,
I'm as
you know what?
confrontational as there ever is.
I think it's through the years, just what I've dealt with. It has given me patience,
Mm-hmm.
acquired trait, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Kyle means well. You know, I don't think him being, in my opinion, this is just me, as your older son coming and saying, I don't think it's a good idea, even if he is out there, just because you never know what these people are putting into his head and saying this and that, this and that. I think, if anything, it would be better to come to him or maybe see if he'd be willing to sit down and say, hey, look, you know, I know you're not going to be happy with, you know, the rules here and there, but this is my house. I'll work with you with this, you know, but this is ultimately, I don't want to see you on the
Do you
street
think I
making
come
bad
across
decisions.
too aggressive, Tim? Do you think,
Oh,
honestly, I want you to be honest with me. Do you think I'm
Not-
too aggressive?
Not at first, but there's definitely, from my personal experience, just looking at it, he, as you said, he knows how to push those buttons, which amps you up. That's when you get aggressive. That's when it seems like you're coming off as aggressive. Not at first, though, because I've seen you come to Kyle and say, hey, you know, and then, you know, he'll just, like little needles, he'll prod and until you're like, ow, ow, ow. And then you're like, enough. That's when, you know, the voice gets loud. You can feel the heat, the blood
You know
boil.
how shit I destroyed him?
Quite a bit. I can tell from the YouTube videos. You
Well.
destroyed a lot of shit. Your own shit included.
I have done that too. But, again, if you do reach out to him and you tell him, come to the old man, I'm willing to talk. But he's got to come with the right mind, the right mindset, and not with an attitude. Talk to me like a man.
You
And
know,
I will give him the same respect and talk to him like a man.
right, you know, and I mean,
But if he's unwilling to do that, if you start talking to him, he's like, man, fuck that, I'm not, no, you know, he's not gonna know, man, and everything, and he brushes you off, then don't bring him back here. Because that, it's just gonna continue of nothing but arguing and yelling and screaming and everything else. Nothing gets solved. How things get solved is what, like, we're doing right now. How many times when you were growing up where I had conversations with you about shit and everything else? How many times where it didn't get loud, did it? I didn't scream, I didn't yell, I didn't do shit and everything else. Why? Because you gave me the fucking respect. And if that young punk cannot give me the damn respect, if you cannot give me the damn respect, then I have no use for him coming back home.
right. I mean, you know, I think also, you know, even in the short time that he has been out there, it kind of instills that kind of sense of some responsibility. I'm not saying complete responsibility, but, you know, responsibility for your own self. You know, and you know, we've all, most of us have been in that situation where you got no one behind your back,
Right.
or no one immediately behind your back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Where
exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
dang, and I think
Exactly.
with being out, I think maybe some of that has gone into him of seeing that, man, I got to do this myself.
Exactly.
I don't have mom and pops to, call up and say, hey, can you wire me some money? Or, hey, maybe it teaches you some pullback, if you would. Don't be so aggressive, go on the passive, And in my opinion, I think,
No, you're right.
if
You're
given
right.
the chance with the right guidance, and I know you tried, but,
More, more than
the pushback from the other side has been
extreme.
to say the least. And so, I think, like you said, if he comes with the right head and just sits down
That's
and
all I
talks,
ask, Stephen.
I think,
That's
hashing it out.
all I
You know.
ask. Okay, I know me and will butt heads in the future. It's just his personality, my personality. They're clashing because we're very similar in how our stuff just pops off. That's why, out of all of you, he does have his father so much in him that sometimes I feel like I'm fighting myself. And that's a dangerous thing, is when you think that when you look at someone, you're like, Jesus Christ, you're exactly like your father. Okay, so, I appreciate it. Like I said, if you do reach out to him and everything else, I would deeply appreciate it. Talk to him like an older brother. Maybe you can get through to him and everything else.
We'll see.
And we'll see.
So
So,
I talk to him and stuff like that all the time.
Thank you. thank you. Love it.
Yeah, look at you.
Thank you.
Taco John's Fried Chicken Taco changed the chicken game. Now behold, new fried chicken tenders. A sleeker model paired with unique sauces to achieve optimal yum per bite. New fried...
I hope Kyle comes home. I know he's still uploading his band videos because I've seen some of his band videos being uploaded and stuff. I hope he'll get to come home and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go subscribe to Lunatic Dad, guys. They've been grinding content like almost every day since that Kyle stuff happened. So go subscribe to them. Their link is in the description below. Whoever I do reactions to, their links are always in the description below. So please go subscribe to them. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and post notifications. You don't want to miss the reaction videos that I'm posting and stuff. So go subscribe to Lunatic Dad and subscribe to my channel, Initiates Rising. So love you all to death. Keep it real, Initiates. Stay lit. And